From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Javy. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Corey Seager.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next.
Girl, you already know. Taking control.
About to get started here, and our starting pitcher here today, Tarik Skubal. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters.
The ace is on the mound for game 2 of 4 against the Texas Rangers, who we just learned a little bit depleted. IRL injuries from DeGrom and Scherzer have carried over to video game land. First in the AL Central as things stand, Texas has only won 4 games with this rotation that doesn't have Scherzer, DeGrom, or Tyler Mahle. Quick 0-2 on Leody Taveras.
Kicks and fires.
Put in Harry Diggs. Wrong franchise.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
At this point, Texas could use Harry Diggs, to be fair. Change up right on the ground to Javier Baez. One away.
Over to first. One up, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers.
All right. They did switch it up a little bit against the lefty here today. Josh Jung, is up to 5th in the lineup today. He was batting 9th yesterday. And now Evan Carter, lefty that apparently struggles against lefties. And another one right on the ground to Javier Baez. You can hit it to Javy all day if you want, Texas. That's fine by me. 5 pitches, 2 outs for Tarik Skubal, but now Corey Seager. Changeup will miss from Skubal. Definitely want to pitch him safely. Sinker in, 1-1. Everything away. Seager goes the other way. Riley Green in left today, and he's there. Quick, efficient 1-2-3 inning for Tarik Skubal. Urshela, Torkelson, and Green will lead off for Detroit. So here is Corey Bradford, making his 4th start, ERA at 2.14. 21 innings in 3 games. Strikeout rate a little bit lower, but the whip fairly respectable at 1.1. Well, been a little bit of a stretch since we've seen a left-handed pitcher, maybe 5 games or so. Oh, wow. Not a lot of velo at all. Probably going to be a location on the edges type of guy if he wants to have any success here today. We swung at a lot of first pitches yesterday with Gio Urshela and with the Tigers in general. We'd like to avoid that here today. 1-1. That one smacked, but a good aim to start the game. Well, is it really a good aim if it was going to go over the head of the center fielder if he stood still? Probably not. Torkelson, then Green, Cano, Rogers, Keith, Vierling, Baez, and Perez. The rest of the Tigers lineup. Torkelson up to 3 home runs on the year, an average up to 271. Good fastball. I think we got out in front on that. And we did. Fastball only at 91. We'll see it in the high 80s today. And smacked right to the second baseman, Simeon. All right, well, Cody Bradford might have a little bit of something for us. Skubal got 2 outs on 5 pitches. Bradford does the same. Riley Green, homer in yesterday's game in the first inning. Our only run of the game. And base hit for Riley Green. He continues to stay hot.
And that extends the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it.
First hit of the day belongs to Detroit, and now Mark Canha.
And at first, here's Mark Canha. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. In there at the knees.
Good change-up.
Strike 1. 2 gone, but the goal
We wait on that fastball.
here in the second
Bradford
game
not
of the
putting it
series.
in the greatest locations. And we waited too long, but he ramped it up to 93, which I didn't even know he had. 0-2 on Canha. And in the air.
In the air.
That'll end the inning.
Field. As this one
Canha gave it a pretty decent ride on that fastball away, but not enough. Riley Green with a hit in the first. Nothing. Tigers going to have to supply their own power against Bradford with the low velocities. Here is Adolis Garcia.
Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Skubal back to work.
Fastball in.
Top of the zone for a call.
Always nice when we can trot
Former All-Star.
the ace out here.
Cleanup spot, and he was born in Cuba.
Sinker on the ground. Javier Baez again.
And Garcia is out.
3 ground balls through the first 4 hitters for the Rangers have gone to number 28, Javier Baez.
Josh Young.
Josh Jung up to 5th in the lineup here today, and Skubal right now is dotting that fastball.
Hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to
Sinker
hearing
on the
about
ground.
this one.
Urshela.
Not to Javy this time, but to Gio Urshela, and the Rangers swinging early, often, but not hitting anything hard.
Now it's Marcus Simeon.
Seager, the only one that's hit something into the outfield so far. Simeon swings over the top of a changeup.
Pitch, 0-1. Second inning here, no score.
And in the air,
In the air,
right field. Very similar inning to the first.
Makes the catch. And
First
that's
2 outs on the
third.
ground, and then a fly ball.
Bottom of the
The
sixth.
opposite way. We'll take it. Tarek Skubal keeps this up, could go deep into this game.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers. Contact, not great against lefties. Power, excellent. 1-0.
And there's a ball.
And you'd imagine that the Rangers are aware of that. Fouled away. Don't need to be chasing that away. I think he'll give us enough things to hit over the plate to not have to do that. He did.
Foul over the screen and back.
Contact not great out of Rogers. 2 strikes.
The pitch.
2-2. Fastball gonna miss inside from Bradford. And up the middle. Dive by Seager, and Rogers is out.
Great play for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it.
Oh, boy.
Time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
And now the rookie second baseman, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith with 1 gone. Fastball is in.
Pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Stays in the lineup. His attributes don't really fall off facing either a lefty or a righty. Not that much anyway. On the ground, dive, base hit. Both hits for the Tigers so far by lefties. Green, and then now Colt Keith. Now, Riley Green is a lefty, and Colt Keith as well, that do not really have any fall-off against left-handed pitching, but we have some righties that can hit lefties very well. Matt Vierling is not one of them. Fastball is in at 88. We'll call it a mid-ball. Not really fast. On the ground, uh-oh. Vierling's got some good speed. He should be able to beat this out, and he does without a throw. So a ground out for Matt Vierling. Fielder's choice, but 2 balls hit this inning to Corey Seager. Come on, Javy. Ball 1. Could try a steal with Matt Vierling with the lack of velocity. That's a miserable jump, but the throw beats Vierling by a mile. Jonah Heim guns him down. Bad jump by Vierling, but a great throw, man. We tried.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. As the lefty gets to work.
It's 2-0 on Baez as well. That really sucks. And now Heim bats. 245 on the year. Swing and a miss to the change up low. Derek Skubal, not even to 20 pitches as we're into the 3rd. Change up on the ground. Tough play for Gio. Sets his feet. Fires! Not in time, they say. We have a challenge prompt for the 2nd straight day, and we will take a look at this. I thought live we got him. No. Nope, he would be safe, so a base hit. We will let that stand. It's going to stand anyway. We don't have a choice in the matter. Nate Lowell batting 8th today. Fastball fouled off.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And it skips into there.
Not great speed on first. Shouldn't have to worry about a steal. Haven't broken out the slider much.
Left-hand hitter waits.
In the air. Wensil Perez playing his first game in the outfield here today. I think.
Puts it away for the out.
I believe in his debut we started him at second base. One away.
So next to hit for Texas,
Ezekiel Duran, 262, 2 home runs. Fastball called a strike. Zone looks generous today, but it is consistent. On the ground foul, 2 strikes on Duran. That's a chopper. Back to Skubal. Pulled Baez off the bag, and then the throw back to first is wild. An error on Tarek Skubal, and then the throw from Baez had no chance either.
Here's Leody Taveras. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Skubal gets himself into trouble. Fastball will miss to Leody Taveras. 2-0.
These guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
On the ground, that's going to be a tough turn. We're just going to go get 1.
In plenty of time to first. That's the second out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up.
Slow chopper from Tavares. And now Evan Carter. Need to get him out, otherwise we got to face Corey Seager in a rough spot. Fastball away from Skubal.
2 outs, 2 in scored position here in the second game of the series.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
All right.
There's a strike.
There we go. Let's get out of this. Slider wouldn't chase it. Didn't throw it that well.
Down and away.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Curve. He went around.
Wow, that's a great job behind the dish.
No, he didn't.
And here it comes.
Popped up foul.
Good job to fight that one off.
Scuba will have to throw another one. A 22-pitch inning. Got him. Nice slider out of Skubal. Gets him out of the jam, but the Rangers finally got something cooking. Skubal able to get out of that. Nice job.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So Javi Baez had a 2-0 count on him, but Vierling caught stealing to end the second.
Bradford back to work.
Ball 1.
That one misses, and that is
So a reset for Baez. Oh my! Whoa! Javier Baez takes a fastball away and sends it the other way. Second home run of the year for Javier Baez. There we go. Javi will cook this season a little bit against the lefties. The righties will be a struggle. But when we get a lefty, we got to take advantage of it for Javi to have a decent season. Look at the recoil on that swing. Now Wensil Perez. Couple of hits in his major league debut. Hasn't played since. Didn't play the entire Minnesota series. Ball high.
Missed Bradford. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out.
That's the whiff out of Perez.
A little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Foul tip into the glove for strike 2. And he also kind of has that flaily little swing. I could be wrong. I'm not exactly 100% sure. He may have the Eloy Jimenez stance, so that makes sense. In the air from Perez. That will not get down. Line drive to center for out number 1. Gio 0 for 1. I believe Javi's home run. Yeah, we only got 3 hits. Oh, the first hit by a righty today. Ball 1 to Gio.
Just misses.
Didn't have a great series against Minnesota. Got off to a little bit of a rough start against Texas. Little blooper. That has a chance to get down. No, Leody Taveras. Even though we overran it. And just not a lot of power today with the slow velocity shown here by Bradford outside of the nice swing by Javi. Curveball misses low and away to Torque. Hammered foul. It's been the way things have gone for Torque. Out in front of a lot. Whoa. Fastball in. That was a choice.
The 1-2. Swings through that one.
Good changeup. And Torkelson strikes out. Javier Baez, of all people, goes deep, though.
1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League
2 runs here against Texas, both on the home run. Here in game 2 of 4. Oh, no.
Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter?
Corey Seager faces Skubal at the start of the 4th.
And a pitch. Just off the outside
Missed call.
edge. 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's
I do like that.
stuff in this one or not.
It does seem like the Lions are going for more of a throwback look.
Here comes a pitch.
Early indications, anyway.
That one fouled off.
I saw a leaked photo from the release photo set or whatever. Well, from the set where the photos were taken, and it featured the old Lions logo in the background before they filled in the rest of it. Slider, swing and a miss by Seager.
As he was out front that time.
Change up on the ground. Gio can't handle it.
And he's going to make it to first.
I would imagine that's just lighting, especially when you look at the back of the helmet. It's the same as the others. Rough game defensively so far for Gio. Actually, rough series so far. He had a couple eat him up yesterday.
Good eye in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball in from Skubal.
That is strike 2.
Curveball swung at it. That wasn't even close. Only a second strikeout for Skubal. I know at one point Tarek was leading the major league in strikeouts. Not sure if that's still the case. Josh Jung.
At the plate, Josh Young. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
I actually didn't know about that one. Are the Titans getting new uniforms too? Sinker will miss from Skubal. Focus in here. And I still fucked up. 2-1.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Uh-oh. Thankfully, right to Matt Vierling.
Vierling makes the grab for the second out.
That leak over the middle? I got rocketed by Young. Is it Young or Jung? I thought it was Jung.
Here's Marcus Semien.
Leaked over the middle a little bit. Missed it a bit high and a bit towards the middle of where I was aiming. And a little blooper. Long run for Vierling, but he'll get there.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the
Single off the glove of Gio Urshela down the third base line. Nothing more for the Rangers. 1-0 Detroit. Similar to yesterday's game, that is for sure.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Lions uniforms are so easy. Like 90s throwbacks. Do what the Jets did.
The wind and the pitch.
Bradford a little bit on cruise control. He's not really in any trouble on the pitch count. Changeup is in on Riley. 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't
Nothing that's made us take the bat off our shoulders.
hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a
And that's another blooper. And another blooper that'll be caught.
Carter makes the grab, one down.
No, I want like refreshes of the 90s as the primaries.
First baseman, Mark Cannon.
Kind of similar to what the Browns did. Mark Cannon with one away. That's a good changeup.
Is fouled off.
I thought he made a mistake with the slider.
One down, base is empty.
Fastball in.
Foul straight back.
Both pitches down and in to Mark Canna. Quick 0-2. Ooh.
That one just misses.
Generous call from the home plate umpire.
pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
In the air from Mark Canna. Deep center field. Does it have a chance? Yes! That leaves center field here at Comerica Park in any generation of this place. Dead center, just shy of the camera well, into the bushes on the batter's eye. Third run of this series for Detroit, all three on solo shots. I am very much team... I am anti-Black Lions jersey. I am not... Like, those jerseys just have such a connection to the 08 Lions. I don't want them. Honolulu blue and silver. That's all I need.
Either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything.
Don't need black for black's sake. So many teams in the NFL have black jerseys. I don't want to be just yet another. And judging by the look of the helmet, I know you can have multiple helmets these days, but I would say that is probably not going to happen.
And now the lefty.
Rogers, a rocket, caught.
Carter makes the grab. 2 down.
Out number 2 here in the 4th. Another line drive out for the Tigers. That one right to Evan Carter.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Colt Keith 1 for 1. And he slaps a single to left field. Hard hit ball that finally gets down. 2 out single for Keith. He's 2 for 2. Come on, Detroit. Show up for this team. Where is everybody?
What you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pitch number 49 here from Bradford.
Now here is Matt Vierling.
Well inside.
That's inside.
Vierling could be another one that is a rough guy to get a home run with. I know he's got the pop to do it. More so against righties. Well, I know, but it's the defending World Series champions. Take the day off.
The pitch.
Popped up from Vierling. It'll end the inning. Oddly enough, it's Trevor Simeon taking that, but ends the inning. Mark Canna with a home run to dead center. Very, very nice. 2 runs on 5 hits for the Tigers. It sure would be nice to play some small ball again. Hit with some runners on base, but we won't complain about a lead.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim.
The wind of the pitch. Heim, a former Gold Glove winner.
Scoop will cruise through the first 2 innings of this game.
Back in 2013.
Looked like he was going to be around possibly for the duration if he could have kept it up, but not the case. In the air, Matt Vierling. It drops. Really thought he had a chance to get that one, but Dropping right in front, Jonah Heim with his second hit of the day. Leadoff man on for the Rangers. It'd be important to eat through these next couple batters. Fastball in on Nate Lowe. Really nice slider out of Scuba. Changeup carved him up. Not many strikeouts today for Tarek, but that's helping out. Helping him probably pitch deeper into this game. A 3-pitch out is always nice. Lowe had a pretty good swing at it. Now Duran. Throw the sinker once or twice here in this at-bat. See if we can't get him to hit something on the ground. Ooh. A super generous call. A little bit. That got away from Rogers a little bit. The runner down to second base. I kind of forgot he was down there. So now it is Leody Taveras with 2 away, runner on second. 2-0 Tigers, top 5. Fastball fouled away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Quick 0-2 anyway. Whoa! Mistake slider, but Taveras doesn't offer, and he strikes out. Jared Skubal doing what we are accustomed to him doing. Always giving us a great chance to win. My vote for the Dolphins would just be the throwbacks that they already have. Some minor modernization tweaks, but still. Javi Baez. Ugh, wanted that, but trying to see if we can't get Bradford out of this game. Slider down and in. Nice pitch after the changeup.
They're producing more than a hit per inning.
Inside to Javy.
Now 1-2. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Had to protect. Remaining 1-2 on Baez. Hit the first of 2 solo home runs today for Detroit.
And a pitch.
Right back to the pitcher. That is gonna, well, get cut off, but it's a base hit for Javier Baez, who's 2 for 2.
Where you are in the lineup, your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So
far, a nice game for Javy. Wensil Perez hit a ball pretty decently well out to center field. His first time up, but hit a little bit too hard. Pause doing his best. Ball 1 to Wensil Perez. There is action in the bullpen. Spores and Coleman. 2 righties.
Coleman getting cranked up as well. The lefty to 1-0.
Late on it was Perez.
instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended.
Told me good timing, but we were behind that.
Slightly in.
Hammered by Wensil Perez, but that's going to stay in the ballpark. Retreating his Baez, 1 away. Later today, we're going to see just how far we can get into the month of September and road to the show. I don't quite think we're going to end the regular season. Well, let's be honest. Our rookie season, that team is not making the playoffs. Don't think we're going to do that today, but I want to get it close. Strike 1 to Gio, who's 0 for 2.
Baez leads off
quick pitch there. I'm not really sure why they'd be worried about Javy stealing. Let's check this swing here by Gio. Pretty good underneath it. Tiny bit out in front. Make it 2-2 on Gio Urshela. You get that feeling that Bradford probably pitching his last inning here, if he can even get through the 5th. Slap to right, but foul. Never good when you're late on an 89-mile-an-hour fastball, but I've had already seen 2. I didn't think I was seeing another. Make it full on Gio. Torkelson on deck with a strikeout and a ground out. And Gio, tiny bit low, but fouling off. That's a tough take. That's a really tough take, but after we had just seen the fastball, had a pretty good feeling that that was going to be low. It's a walk for Gio Urshela. And now Torque.
And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one.
Another good swing here on Bradford. On to throw pitch number 60, nice. Torkelson with a bomb! 3-run home run to break this game open. Bradford gave us a fastball right down the middle to Torque. And he's got 2 home runs on this home stand, 4 on the year.
That's their 3rd home run of the game. They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this.
Well, we finally homer with some runners on base in this series. At some point, it would be nice to score without the home run. We're going to need that eventually, but right now, not complaining. Pitching is doing a great job against Texas, and that'll do it. That is not Bruce Bochy. Cody Bradford done. He will not get through 5, but allows 5 runs on the strength of 3 home runs and long reliever Dane Dunning. Former White Sox prospect out to slow things down here for Texas.
So digging in, Riley Green, 1 for 2.
So now the lefty Riley Green, 1 for 2 today. And that one hammered left center field gap. Riley Green has made it 4 home runs here today and 5 in the series. That is certainly a choice fresh out of the bullpen. We could pinch hit a guy like Kerry Carpenter. Would rather just give Kerry the day off. Especially because it does appear that we are not going to need Kerry today. Sinker almost right down the middle at 92 miles an hour on the first pitch from Dane Dunning.
Now a chance for Mark Canha.
Sinker is low.
This is the zone, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one in there right at the bottom of the zone. 2 sinkers, 3 sinkers. Fresh out of the bullpen for Dunning. Back up the middle, and Mark Canha's going to have a multi-hit game. Dunning got what he wanted. It was hit on the ground, but doesn't matter. Tigers getting this to a nice point. 6-0. Fastball is into Jake Rogers.
Right through there for a strike. 4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5.
Rogers going to pop that up into foul territory.
Young settles under it.
Jace Jung. Jace Jung is a Tiger. Josh Jung is a Ranger.
Now that second baseman, Cole Keith.
Now Colt Keith, who's already having a nice day.
Colt Keith.
And now he gets to see the righty in Dunning. On the ground. Little sinker down and away. Gets the ground out of Colt Keith. He'll go to 2 for 3 for the day. But Torque finally getting things going. First few series were a little bit rough, but Torkelson getting hot at the right time, as our schedule does get a little bit more difficult. Nice series against the Twins. Nice series against the defending champion Rangers thus far. And then we got the Twins again at Target Field in just a few days. Changeup is fouled off. 0-2 on Evan Carter. Ooh. It's a good slider from Skubal. No offer.
They're right at the top of the list. And now the count is even.
Ah! Wow, really?
Strikes here. I love it. The wide to kick the pitch. Spoils that one, and
thanks,
it remains 2-2.
Pitcher getting tired. Okay, all right.
The pitch.
I did kind of forget that Skubal didn't have full energy, so we're going to have to get the bullpen up a little bit sooner than we would have liked. I think Will Vest is a good option, and then we really should give a day off to Tyler Holton. We'll also warm up Chafin. And we also are going to make the switch for realism. We're going to move Jason Foley to closer, Alex Lang to the setup role. Fastball, too much. So, we get Carter. 6 strikeout for Skubal. We'll see if he gets another one. We'll have him face Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager.
And then see if he can get through 6. Although, I don't know why he lost all the confidence and momentum there with that. Seems strange. Just because he's tired. In the air for Wenceel Perez. 2 away.
And there's 2 away.
Well, really expected more out of the Texas Rangers, but with their rotation the way that it is right now, just completely banged up as, my God, this ump really wants to extend Skubal's day.
Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Rangers just kind of dead in the water.
2 outs.
2 strikes on Adolis Garcia. Thank you, ump. You squeezed us a couple times that inning. We deserve that. It'll be 6 shutout innings for Tarek Skubal with 7 strikeouts. Bottom of the order due up for Detroit.
Bottom of the 6th inning.
So we'll lock down who we want in the game. Righty switch hitter in Heim. So it's appearing like Will Vest will be the option for the 7th. So we'll sit down Chafin for now.
The right-hander back to work.
Oh, cutter. I don't think we saw a cutter in the 5th inning out of Dunning. Had a chance, but slice is foul. Sinker elevated and inside. Up the middle. Tough play. Quick transition from Simeon. Gets Fearling, who just can't seem to break through right now. Away for Javi Baez, single and a home run. But now the righty against Javy, so temper expectations. Oh.
He swings and fouls one off.
It's a slider that if we got out in front of that, I mean, just look at the splits. 385 and then well under 200 against righties.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away.
And you see why. This can't barrel anything up. It's a mistake slider again from Dunning, and I mean, basically the same pitch he threw the first time and just can't get on it.
The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, you know, they haven't mentioned Javi's tattoo yet today, so that's a win. Much better slider there.
And there are 2 outs.
Strikeout for Baez. Juancil Perez will bat from the left side for the first time today.
After pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Slap to left. End the inning. Dane Dunning coming on and doing the job so far outside of the home run allowed to Riley Green. 6-0 Detroit. To the late innings we go. And we will see Will Vest. Game number 7. 6 innings pitched thus far. No earned runs, and has been pretty automatic for us. This bullpen has not had many moments yet this year.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young.
4-pitch reliever is Vest.
The pitch.
A live fastball, similar speed to Scooble.
It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give
Sinker fouling away. And we don't have to worry too much about mistakes with the lead that we have. And speaking of mistakes, that swing right there. Slider got him. Strikeout for Will Vest to start the 7th.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance of doing
Simeon.
Simeon in the box again, takes the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was
Ooh.
right down Main Street. Probably not going to see.
Well, the umpire might just want to go home. Simeon fouls one away. The umpire may have given up, but Simeon, he's still going to battle.
One down, base is empty.
Really nice slider out of Will Vest.
Now 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man,
I'll say this bullpen for the Tigers has been
electric these days.
very, very solid. I mean, they just hold leads for us. It's why we've been able to do what we've been able to do so far this year. The games we've lost, things usually go wrong early.
His reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. That's in for a strike at 95.
Well, being one of the top framers in the sport isn't going to do you many favors at the plate. Change up in for strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
Will Vest comes on and strikes out the side. Good Lord. Pause is doing something. Depends on who you are. You might call it dancing. I don't know. Gio Urshela against Dane Dunning, 7th inning. Take this first pitch with Gio and then head back to the bullpen. See who we're going to want out there. It's not really going to matter. And I mean, we could get Faedo some action today, who's been pretty much, he's been the worst reliever we've had, but we've thrown him into some rough situations. Might be able to get a couple innings out of Faedo. 1-1 is the slider all the way to the backstop. Hammered by Gio, and he finally breaks out of the slump. Had a little mini slump going on. Couple games without a hit for Urshela. And now Torque.
He's already homered here in this one.
Yeah. I was just looking right down the middle where I think we had gotten a low 90s fastball last time, and then that certainly looked like one.
Kicks and deals.
1-1 on Torque.
1-1.
Slider and a cutter. On the ground. Uh-oh.
The ground left side. 6.
Uh-oh.
3. And they turn the
Think he got us with the sinker. It's a double play for Torque. Where'd that wind up? Sinker low and away. Torque just gets on top of it.
Riley Green. He's already homered in this game.
Sinker down low to Green.
2 outs, base is empty.
Slap to right field. This one going to stay in the ballpark, I do believe, as well. It does. It ends the 7th. An unfortunate double play for Torkelson. And we move to the 8th. Andrew Chafin will come on for the first game in seemingly a while. That'll be all for Will. Or no, sorry, it's not Chafin. It's Alex Faedo. Gonna see if we can get the final 6 outs with Faedo.
Sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see.
Change up away. Command for Faedo, not phenomenal. Fastball fouled away. Good slider.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that.
Remember when the Tigers just had a whole bunch of young arms that you thought would have been the future of the rotation?
And not an easy one to throw either.
Chopper on the ground, not great speed from low. Urshela, one away. I mean, we had just drafted Casey Mize. We had Michael Fulmer, who'd won the Rookie of the Year. And then you went down to the minors. You had Faedo, you had Matt Manning, and I think you even could have thrown Kyle Funkhauser in there. Number 9 hitter Duran. Fastball drops in. Riley Green just wanted to sit there and admire it for a second, but eventually walks over to get it.
That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Change up in.
In the box now, no balls and a strike.
Well, this start here for Faedo is inspiring confidence. And that's fairer by Tavares. And Mark Canna tags the bag. Well then, last chance for the Tigers to add on anything else. 6-0. It's Canna, Rogers, and Keith.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Mark Canna.
One of the better games of Mark Canna's short tenure as a Tiger. Home run and a single.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivery.
And that single, I do believe, is against Dane Dunning, and he's going to have a chance at one again. The throw on to first in time, just too slow.
Good arms out run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers.
With this kind of lead, he can.
With a 6-0 lead, we shouldn't have to worry too much about getting some bullpen help up in case Faedo falls off. Rogers, another ground ball. Throw from Seager, good.
Throws to first, gets the catcher by a step.
Not our fastest hitters either, Canna or Rogers, but yet they still nearly beat out slow rollers. Colt Keith, 2 for 3. And that one will get back through. Colt Keith with a very quiet 3-hit day. Hasn't scored any runs, I don't think. Now Vierling. Well inside, ball 1. That one slapped, right field. That is... Oh, it's dropped! Vierling on his way to second, and he's in there. So that goes down as a double for Vierling. Whoa! Just a stretch there from Tavares, and I think it hit right off the heel of his glove. Here's Javy. And pulled it. Throw is in time to end the 8th. Cannot capitalize on the mistake in center, but it shouldn't matter. 6-0 Tigers heading to the 9th. How about a stress-free day of Detroit sports so far? Weren't ever in really any major trouble with the Montreal Canadiens, and then this game here against the Rangers. Fastball swung on and missed by Evan Carter. 2-3-4 for Texas. Jeez.
And that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Righty to the plate.
Slider. Good job by Carter to stay alive. Fouled away.
Yeah, the right-hander deals.
Fastball too late. Not great velocity for Faedo, but 95 is still enough to blow some guys away, and we did that right there. Now, this could be an issue. Faedo against Seager.
Just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th.
In there for strike 2.
There at the knees.
Out away.
Ball still 0-2.
Seager stays alive, late on it. We're going to try that same thing.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, it's going to stay in the ballpark. It was right to Wenceel Perez before it carried a little bit.
Number 2.
2 away. Tigers 1 out away from winning the first 2 games of this series against the defending World Series champion Texas Rangers by a combined score of 7-0.
Yeah, there's the strike.
0-1.
Rangers just an absolute mess right now. Change up, tap foul. And Faedo will set and deal. Got him. 2 strong innings out of Alex Faedo to shut the door on the Texas Rangers. And the Tigers still will not lose a series this year. That is a guarantee. Tarek Skubal, his 3rd win and a winning record. Bradford falls to 2-2. Tigers win this one 6-0.